safe to assume that everybody here's had a brain freeze before. Have you ever, like, wondered what that was? Oh. Well, I did, and it turns out the scientific name for a brain freeze is sphenopalatine ganglion neuralgia. I don't know if I said that right. So basically, when you drink a milkshake too quickly, the two main blood vessels to your brain contract, but then your body's like, wait, no, we need blood to the brain. So it sends warm blood up, which makes it expand. And that quick contraction and dilation makes your brain just panic and scream, pain! One surefire way to avoid a brain freeze is when you're drinking something cold, try wrapping your hands around your neck. Kinky. But if you're already in the middle of a brain freeze, take your thumb and put it on the roof of your mouth. The more you know. So I just got a phone call and it's the mailman and he's like, hey, I got a package for you. And I was like, okay, so I let him upstairs, but it was weird because like the mailman never calls. He just comes up and I get a package, okay? But he gave me a package from Walmart. I didn't order anything from Walmart. And it's like fucking just some funfetti frosting. Like, I'm so confused. I didn't order this. This was not my doing. But I'm gonna take advantage of a good situation. This is disgusting. So to be completely honest, I've eaten a few bites of the frosting, okay? But now my mouth is numb. Like, I can't feel that. I can't feel it. This is the drunk hotel version of weird human body facts that I can guarantee you didn't know. Everyone, and I mean everyone, has a unique smell, except for identical twins. They smell the same. You'll actually die sooner from lack of sleep than you will starvation. So my fellow insomniacs out there, take some melatonin, get some sleep. Your body gives off so much heat that in about 30 minutes, you'd be able to boil half a gallon of water. You're fucking hot. Get a nice ass.
Psychology tricks that I know work because, oh wait, no, I gotta do the fuck one. Pistachios, fridge, maple syrup, fridge. No, I'm getting away, motherfucker! He fucking killed me! Popcorn, fridge. I can't live without this ass. Don't laugh at me. Oh, sorry, did you watch that?
Make sure you do the Hey Mama's chin rub.
Gross!
Dolphins scare me. They are literally the humans of the sea, and humans, we're awful. You don't believe me. Did you know that dolphins can stay awake for 5 days straight and not lose like any mental capacity like we do? That's terrifying! Dolphins will hump anything that moves and they'll rape you. Like, this has happened before. Dolphins have raped humans before and they're littered with STDs. You don't want that shit. Dolphins hate babies, like not even other species babies, but their own dolphin babies. Male babies have been known to just kill dolphin babies and then rape the mom to make more babies, which they sometimes kill. Dolphins also just fuck with other species for fun. Like, they'll just beat the fuck out of a pufferfish until it releases its poison, and then they get high off of it. And then there's humans, we're like at the beach or something, we see dolphins, we're like, oh my god, dolphins, they're monsters! Things that are way older than you probably expected. The rings around Saturn are estimated to be between 10 and 100 million years old. But sharks are about 450 million years old. That means that sharks as a species is older than shit in space. Space! The electric car was invented in 1884, a year before the gas car. But in the 1920s, we started building better roads, so people started driving further than the electric car could, and we discovered a bunch of big oil reserves, so gas cars just took over. Oreos were invented in 1912. Not too crazy to think about on its own, but sliced bread was invented in 1928, and chocolate chip cookies didn't come out till the 1930s. Society norms that nobody talks about, but are pretty fucking weird. Really tall buildings, hotels, and planes just skip the number 13. Like, they'll go from floor 12 to floor 14 because of some weird superstition. Like, adults do this. The moment you're near sand or water, you're just, like, allowed to be half naked. Like, it's really weird when somebody's fully clothed at, like, a pool or something. But the moment you're not near a pool or the beach and you're half naked, it's looked down upon and sometimes illegal. Whenever we see somebody that we kind of know in public, we just don't acknowledge them. We have to act like we don't know who they are. We just like... Adult jokes in kids' movies that you missed because you were a stupid, oblivious child. I can guarantee this one flew over your head, okay? In Finding Nemo, Nemo's talking about his tiny fin or whatever, and Pearl's like, oh, it's okay, I have a tiny tentacle. But in real life, octopus have one tiny tentacle because that's their dick. Pearl was showing off her penis. Toy Story 1, we get a look at Sid's mutilated and destroyed toys, okay? And this one is a fishing hook with female legs. It's a hooker. When Shrek, they get to Lord Farquaad's castle, and it's like huge, okay? And he's like, oh, do you think maybe he's compensating for something? And as a kid, I just thought it was like a short joke, but it was definitely a penis joke. Okay, so I can't really talk about exactly what's going on right now, but something really exciting is happening within the next few days, so be sure you keep an eye on my Instagram and my YouTube for any announcement type things. Yeah, thanks. There are so many things that I should probably know, but I just don't understand. Like, what the fuck is dust? How can something sit there, do nothing, and still get dirty? Records! How the fuck can this piece of wax with tiny grooves on it getting dragged across with the needle produce beautiful music? Also, this one glows in the fucking dark. I don't know how this works either. I also don't know what an acre is. Like, I went to a high school where people were like, yep, my parents just bought 16 acres worth of walnut trees, and I'd be like, wow, walnuts grow on trees?
Did I ever tell you that I'm gay?
What?
I'm gay.
You're telling me that you're a homosexual? Are you being serious? Are you being serious right now? That's so gay, Haley! What the fuck? Insane history facts that school refuses to teach you. During the Prohibition, the government started getting really frustrated that people were still drinking alcohol even though that it was banned. So they decided to poison it. They literally poisoned the alcohol and it killed over 10,000 people. And y'all wonder why I don't trust the government. The only reason the vibrator was ever invented was because doctors were getting carpal tunnel from using their fingers to treat their lady patients for their hysteria. Pope Gregory IX declared that cats were associated with devil worshipping and that they all needed to be exterminated. And many believe that this big disappearance of cats actually led to all the rats being able to spread the bubonic plague in the 1300s that killed millions of people. Fuck Greg, cats are cool. The word okay is a fake word. In the 1830s, it was like a big joke to misspell words on purpose because, you know, they had like the best sense of humor. The most famous of which was all correct, which turned into oral correct, which turned into okay. Which means that the word okay is just the wrong way to spell the misspelled abbreviation. So I hope from now on, whenever you say okay, that you just remember you're saying all correct, which sounds ridiculous. Hey babe, you wanna go to the store with me?
All correct.
Psychology tricks to help you with your next interview.
Try to embody someone that you admire that has traits relevant to the interview situation. Visualize the whole thing and you'll become much more calm and confident in the situation.
Make sure your hand is warm when you go to shake hands with your interviewer because it's going to immediately make you a more desirable person than if it was freezing cold.
You got to read the room. Look at what their attitude is, what their demeanor is, how they're acting, and you kind of want to mirror that. Don't be obvious. Just if they're laid back, you be laid back. But be authentic. Be yourself.
If you're feeling a little nervous, try changing your state of mind by lying to your brain. Tell yourself that you've known these people your whole life and you're just old friends going to catch up and that you can't wait to see them. I promise you, the power of suggestion is way stronger than you think. Did you know that your birth month can actually have an effect on which career path you choose? January babies have this mindset that they're natural born leaders, so they tend to do well in jobs where they're in charge or have high prestige, the most popular of which are general practitioners and debt collectors. People born in February are creative and unconventional, which means that they have a hard time with that 9-to-5 job, which is why a surprisingly high amount of you guys become artists. But if you're born in February and you're not that artistic, you could become a traffic cop. There's a lot of you guys. It's a little weird. March babies do best when they have a career that can entertain people. This is why a lot of you guys become musicians. But you also have the highest number of airplane pilots. Maybe it's the intercom and the cheesy jokes before the flight. Where are my April babies at? I fucking love you guys. We are the most ambitious and career driven. We're the actual natural born leaders. Even though we have the most alcoholics, we have the most politicians, and we tend to do well in whatever the fuck we choose. I ran out of time, so like and follow for a part 2. Did you know that your birth month can actually have an effect on which career path you choose? May babies, you guys are intelligent and logical most of the time, which means that you want a job that requires a lot of management skills. The most popular for your month are politicians, scientists, and business people. People born in June are the visionaries. They're imaginative and creative, and they want to make the world around them a better place, which is why you guys have the most CEOs and Nobel Prize winners. People born in July, while intelligent, tend to work better with their hands, which is why the most common career choices for you guys are bricklayers, train conductors, and artists. August babies thrive in environments where they're moving fast and working hard, which is why you guys also ranked really high in bricklayers, but also President of the United States. And I ran out of time again, so be sure to like and follow for a part 3 and let me know, when's your birthday and what do you want to be when you grow up? Did you know that your birth month can actually have an effect on which career path you choose? Kids born in September tend to be the most organized, intelligent, and have the highest grades out of everybody else. This is probably why your month has the most bankers, accountants, and marketing experts. If you were born in October, apparently politics is your calling, which is a little boring, but it's cool to see that you want to make the world a better place. I hope. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is just because you guys were born in the same month as Thanksgiving, but research shows that November babies are the most empathetic and wanting to give back, which means that you'd be really good professors and teachers. But research also shows that November has the most serial killers, so maybe don't? December has the most dentists, you teeth-loving freaks. Also sales and marketing. Story time. When I was a kid, my family and some of my parents' friends decided to go to Disneyland, okay? The most magical place in the world. But it started getting a little weird when one of my parents' friends, we can call him John, started getting hit on by a ton of fucking dudes. This guy is here with his wife and kids, and all these guys keep coming up to him like, hey, how you doing? John's confused, my parents are confused, I'm confused because I'm a child and I just want to ride some rides. Parents start to notice though that a lot of people at the park today are wearing red. In fact, every dude that's came and hit on John was wearing red. You know who else is wearing red? John! I fucking hate how much this makes me laugh. We went to Disneyland on gay day, and the color of choice to let everybody in the park know that you are gay was red. And so all these dudes thought John was fucking gay and they were hitting on him. He ended up buying a new shirt at the gift shop, but I find this story just hilarious. If you were able to travel back in time and kill baby Hitler, you wouldn't be seen as a hero or get any credit. You would just be that guy that killed a baby. If you think of sugar like you do cocaine, you would know that 46 grams of sugar is way too much to put inside a can of Mountain Dew. Generation Alpha, who's growing up on iPads and tablets, are gonna have the same exact internet addiction that we do, but without all the computer skills. School literally teaches us so much misinformation that it's not even funny, but good thing I'm here to clear some things up for you guys. Diamonds don't come from coal. Most diamonds are older than Earth's first land plants, which is where coal fucking comes from, so I personally feel lied to. I can't spell for a lot of reasons, but one of those reasons is the I before E except after C is fucking bullshit. It doesn't work like 25% of the time. What about science? Fancier, glacier, weird, forfeit, it's all bullshit. America is a free country, but did you know that we're not the freest country? In fact, on a global scale for economic freedom, we're only ranked number 15, and on personal freedoms, we're ranked number 26. When was your oh fuck, I think I'm gay moment? Mine was when friends would always be like, oh my god, Bella, who do you have a crush on? And I kind of just like look around the room and pick a random guy because I hadn't thought about it before. Or as a kid when I'd play spin the bottle and it would land on a girl and then somebody else would be like, no, doesn't count, gotta spin again. And I'd be like really fucking mad. Just being completely obsessed with Chigo from Kim Possible, Jade from Victorious, Lola Bunny from Space Jam, Chell from The Road to El Dorado, and Princess Bubblegum and Marceline. Like, it was fucking obvious. Do you guys know that feeling whenever you rub on your eyes and you see all those like weird colors and shapes? Have you ever wondered why that happens or what that is? Well, I did, and it's a phenomenon called phosphine. So basically, your eyes don't know how to take in information that isn't visual. So whenever you push on them, you're stimulating all the rods and cones in your eyes with physical pressure. And then your eyes try to process that as something they're seeing because that's all they know how to do. The more you know. You guys know what buzzballs are, right? Like these alcohol mixed drink things? Okay, well, I always thought they only came in this one size. I was wrong. This thing is fucking huge! Since me and my beautiful girlfriend are staying at home this Halloween, being safe and shit, we're gonna drink this. And we're gonna drink this all. Chug, 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 chug. One drink. So it's quite a few drinks later and we're at the big B. And I'm feeling it. You feeling it?
Yeah.
All right, so we're at the bottom of the B now. How you feeling? You got ice cream for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Bella's drunk. I'm perfectly fine.
No,
I don't know how
I'm
this
not.
happened, but Bella's drunk as shit. Yeah, almost done with the buzzball.
We finished. She finished. She wouldn't let me finish, but we finished. You guys want to know the story on how I actually started making TikTok videos? Because it's kind of funny. In high school, I got voted most likely to be famous because I had a shitty fake storytime YouTube channel. But once I got to college, I stopped posting because it literally wasn't going anywhere. And then my sophomore year of college, my friend from high school was like, Bella, you gotta check out this app called TikTok. And so I download it and it's just a bunch of gamers and theater kids. And I was like, this is cool. So I just watched it for like 6 months straight. I didn't post anything. The first thing I did post was this Starlight mod that I did to the roof of my car. And then that blew up and I was like, holy shit, what the fuck, I'm famous. And then I just like didn't post again. That was until my little sister started bragging about having like 10,000 followers. And I was like, I can get more than that. It became a competition between us on who can get more followers, and she was beating me for the longest fucking time until I made this video about Bill Gates and then got fired from Best Buy for making TikTok videos. And then I did psychology tricks and then I became Google Girl. And 9.3 million people follow me. What the fuck?